This is Robert Martelacci of the MindShare Learning Report. I have the good fortune of interviewing Tim Workman of the National Research Council here at Sir Adam Beck at the TDSB Dell Classroom of the Future reception here this morning. Good morning, Tim, and thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
Well, you bring a very interesting perspective in the equation when it comes to helping nurture 21st century learning. And although Canada does not have a National Department of Education, there is a role that you play.
Certainly. One of the things that's happened over the last decade and will certainly impact on Canada in the years to come is the effect of globalization and the transition to knowledge-based economies. The ability for our education systems across all jurisdictions to produce Canadian student graduates that will be effective global citizens is a key priority, and it ties directly into the National Science and Technology Strategy about creating a knowledge and a people advantage for Canada. The National Research Council has a number of programs that it supports in terms of direct research or partnering efforts to help try and bring organizations together to leverage what has been done, capitalize upon best practices, and bring together solutions that will really help organizations take things to the next level.
Now, you'll be presenting later this evening at the showcase tonight. Perhaps you can give us an advanced sneak peek at what you'll be speaking about.
One of the core challenges that people need to appreciate with education is that it's almost that collision of two slow-moving trains coming together. There's going to be a profound impact for Canada, but it's something that's going to happen over a longer period of time. Education is solidly rooted in our cultures. It is a very slow-moving thing to adjust, and yet it's one of critical impact to Canada if we want to remain globally competitive. Part of what we need to do is have stakeholders realize that critical investments at the front end, although they may take place in return on investment over a longer period of time, are really required now to set the stage for the types of changes required to keep Canada competitive in the global marketplace.
So I get a sense that the federal government is more embracing the whole notion of 21st century learning more and more, and they're walking the talk through investing more resources in the area?
Certainly the priority on 21st century learning is continuing to grow. A number of international organizations have also raised the bar in terms of where we need to be to place Canada there, and there's an impetus on all federal and provincial organizations to do what can be done. Perhaps the one limitation in this case is that there is not necessarily a concerted national effort because of the provincial jurisdiction around education, and it's a role that National Research Council hopes we can play in trying to bring together partners and stakeholders and create a cross-proliferation of ideas and technologies that can help move the bar forward.
And I get a sense that, you know, we're at a tipping point, if you will, in terms of the whole revolution that's happening with the pace of change and technology and the whole notion of Web 2.0, and seeing you know, a 21st century leader at his best, Chris Spence, the new director in the Toronto District, who really embraces that notion. It's not all about technology. You know, it's about engaging the students, as he alluded to.
Absolutely. One of the things that we always try to stress with people is that technology doesn't drive change. Technology enables change. People drive change. And without the thought leadership, the changes in our process models, and the supporting technologies, we're not going to see the type of holistic change that's required to really create the impact associated with the concept of 21st century learning. Certainly the leadership that we've seen here in Ontario is indicative of what we hope to see in other jurisdictions. And again, part of our role is to see how we can help facilitate that cross-pollination of ideas and thought leadership.
Well, this is a good start. Pleasure meeting you this morning, Tim. That was Tim Workman of the National Research Council. This is Robert Martelacci of the MindShare Learning Report. Until next time, keep the learning curve steep.